I was in a pub with my friend just a week or so ago. He said to me, if you had one wish, what would you have? I said, 3 nurses. He said to me, whistleblowers? I said, chance would be a fine thing. I okayed that with him. Listen, when people speak their truth and they're honest enough to stand up and even leave their job because of their honesty and their integrity, then they have something to say. Okay? Can I ask you? Okay. So, I'm going to get the girls to introduce yourself, but we have our wonderful whistleblower nurses. Come on up, girls.
Anyway, you maybe know my story, so I'm not going to go over it. Really, I'm here to just try and get other nurses, and I know that we've got so much support in the crowd. There's nurses, paramedics, healthcare assistants, domestics, the stories that we've heard. Now, you'll know from what's been on the news to what we've been working in is not the truth. No. The words have been quiet. I am not saying that COVID doesn't exist. Coronavirus, the strain is there, people have become ill, flu has disappeared, and we've questioned this, and we've asked, and we've not been given any answers. We're standing together to try and get answers, you know, but I want to actually speak out and say to the nurses and the healthcare assistants, I understand your fear. I'm scared.
We support you.
Oh, thank you. We've got them all here. They're not in uniform and they're terrified, but it's okay. You've come forward with us. There's so many of us. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds now, and we're all at different stages. We're all at different stages of our awakening, and some of them don't know what genocide is. Some of them have been by their bedsides and they've been caring for the patients, and they think they're doing right, and they are doing right. Yep. The government have made us corrupt. Yes. They've put us in a place that we don't want to be. I couldn't work in it anymore. So, as a mum, and as a nurse, and as a human being, I'm just asking for this to stop. Yeah. And we will not stop speaking our truth and speaking out. And we want you to join us.
Thank you, everybody, for all your support. It's amazing. I'm really pleased to be here. Just to say a few words. I just wanted to say, just to give a few examples of a few uplifting things that have happened recently, apart from London, which we all know about, which happened last week. So I've got a friend, a very good friend, old friend, and he's been mainstream pretty much the whole year. And I've been talking to him, and he's been saying, well, you know, I wear the mask every day, and I go and I got my vaccine. Actually, that really gutted me. And anyway, but yesterday, finally, I must have got through. Because he said, right, that's it, I've just turned the television on, and despite the fact that I've had my vaccine, I've just been told that masks are to be expected to be worn for the next 5 years, and I'm really hacked off now, and I'm really irritated, and I'm not wearing a mask anymore. So, well done, Nigel. This is great. Pass it on to your family, lead your family into sanity, back into sanity. He's a strong man, he's a rational man, but he's been under a lot of pressure with the propaganda, as we all know. The propaganda is intense. The other thing I wanted to just quickly say is you know, if you're talking to people in supermarkets, in particular, or any public place, and they appear to be engaging with you, then it would be maybe a good thing to point out, or maybe just ask them, you know, when did you last wash your mask? Because this is a very filthy habit, and it's probably even more filthy than smoking. And you, every time you bring your mask out into the public area, you maybe give it a little shake. You have been breathing all your mouth germs. And how long is it since you've had a scale and polish and were able to go to the dentist? Yeah, I don't think I want to be near your mask. So it's possibly a good way to be able to get that message across with a little bit of humour and get people thinking about how really disgusting the mask is, and when you've pointed out the physical side of it, the infection control side of it, maybe ask, why is there no warning on the television for people who may be going home to their small children, maybe even their babies, and wearing masks with them? Because the psychological effects that that's having on children is going to be irreversible. It's really dangerous. So I really hope that people can get this message, because I think that the mask wearing is it's kind of like the most visible and psychologically damaging thing that we really need to get across to our fellow humans. Love you all. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Scotland! Oh my God, I am so humbled that we feel so empowered that we're not alone. So, you know, I'm not going to repeat facts. If you want to know our stories, you can find them online. Dr. Innes has done an amazing job to explain our critical thinking concerns on yellow cards that people don't know about, medication that hasn't been taught in the health service. So this message is for my grandmother who passed away. This message is for my father-in-law who died alone in a hospital. This message is for all the people in nursing homes that were locked away for a year. This message is for all the people I nursed. This message is for all the risk assessments and the whistleblowing of asking about the nonsense. When did infection control change? I have been nursing for 33 years, and I'm sorry I'm shaking.
No, it's okay.
But let me tell you, if that was my ward, or if that was my department, I would be shut down.
Yes.
Where are the orange bags? Where are the yellow bags for incineration for your face masks? Since I left, and I've had to get on social media, and believe me, I don't like it, especially with a little phone. But you know what? For my grandchild that's about to be born, for when I look at what's happening in Israel, when I start to critically think and look at government guidelines, which we've never done because they're a minefield, they don't make sense. When nurses and doctors stand up, broken, and declare it on social media, the truth, because they don't know what else to do, and we get censored.
Yep.
I have to ask the government, my medical institutions, what are you doing?
You don't care
People
about us.
are messaging me with face masks on the floor. You touch your faces, people. You take them off. You throw them in a bin. Pandemic?
Yep.
What are we doing? wildfires, people have suffered, but so have the cancer patients that couldn't get treatment. So have the old ladies and gentlemen that needed hip replacements, that died from pain, and the pain medication they had to take. So were the suicides and the mental health. And now our children not even being risk assessed in school for hand sanitizers and face masks. So forgive me for speaking strong, but I have no job, no money. The future doesn't look bright. And every day I wake up thinking, when is the nightmare gonna end? But my message is also hope.
Yes.
Because all of a sudden, it takes one to speak to another one,
Yes.
to speak to another one, and you see people, all of you, this is causing division in families.
Yes.
Enough! We have to be compassionate and understand what fear does, because we all know what fear does. We need to go out there in the world and be compassionate with people that think we're crazy. Because you know what? Excuse the French, but shit is happening to them too.
Yeah.
And they are suffering too. So let's be a voice of reason. Let's support each other. Let's walk forward. Let's ask questions. Let's critically think. Every one of you has a story, and so do they. Let's not have them and us anymore.
Yes.
Thank